just a little turbulence. Completely normal.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her. We're going down!
All integrity compromised. Evacuation pod launch in 3, 2...
Hello everybody, I am Ro2501, and as you can see, this is the part 2 of the Defiance 2050 closed beta. I ended part 1 because there was a bit, there was kind of a long wait for the queue to get in. Once it got in though, I started the stream all over again, and as you can see, that cutscene that was taking place. So now we're going to get into the, I guess, meat and potatoes of the beta. Never mind, it timed out. Let's try again. Take 2. Servers are busy. If you've never done any kind of beta or closed beta or anything like that, you can expect this kind of stuff like timeouts, graphical errors, glitches, things like that. And you just report them as they come along.
Now, Arcunner.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform. They don't take orders from you. Sorry about that, friend.
We land in 10. Strap in.
I never
And this
got
is
to
the
brief
start
you
of
on
that
your ego
cutscene.
implant, so we really need to... What the hell?
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. The ego activation could be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
Relax. It's just a little turbulence. Completely normal.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her. We're going down!
All integrity compromised. Evacuation pod launch in 3, 2...
Brace yourself, Cass. This could be real bad. Okay. Which one of these dealies opens this bitch? Ah, nice. Holy Stocko! You're alive! Name's Cass Dukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing? Whoa, are you okay? You need help? Can you hear me? You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
Hello. Oh, good. You can hear me now. I can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the environmental guardian online device that was injected into your body. You can just call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some trouble getting all the behaviors activated, so we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
There you go.
We need to find Mr. Von Bach, but first, we'll need to gear up.
Cover weapons and gear. Ego.
Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach.
Let's see. Map. Intel. Settings. That's better.
Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons.
Okay. Runs a little janky. Or it looks weird where it is. Oh, not that. Oh, no, there. Bad guys. How do I get over there? That's the question. Fairly smooth when it comes to shooting people. Oh, nice auto. Kind of clicked in really quickly. Oh. Red's a little. Yeah. I mean, it looks really
Grenades
awesome.
have a
I like
cooldown
it
period,
so
so
far.
there will be a short break before another one is ready for use.
Grenade out. Maybe. Oh, I can tell. I can forget about that.
This is our fight!
I defeat the mutant swarm. If I remember correctly, they're bugs. They do something. Bumper net.
Defiance!
Ooh, super fast. Super speed. Super speed. Nope, it's not done yet. It's got a cooldown before I can use it again.
Take up! Moving in! Better start praying!
Oh, that's a big one. He's throwing knives at me. The dude literally brought a knife to a gunfight. And he's a good shot. There he goes.
receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an attack.
No, we better help her.
Super speed! That's awesome.
According to my readings, those creatures are actually humans. However, their DNA is severely mutated.
We need to shut these dudes down. If we don't, we're gonna forget about finding any of the fire.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor, and I'll see what I can do.
Ammo. I think these are all ammo crates. Alright, where do I need to go? That way. I don't know, from this angle of the way the guy runs, it makes it look a little weird.
Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map. But we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
Whoa, that guy's unhappy.
Now that looks useful. I've spotted some advanced weaponry.
Advanced weaponry, you say? Don't mind if I do. Oh, they're gonna be upset, I bet. The minigun! What's a burst minigun? Well, at least they're all going in a particular direction. Yeah, I can use a little more. Whoa! At least they came with a bunch of ammo. Kaboom.
Thanks. You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place. I'm heading to the crash site. They're gonna need help. I'm sure we'll be in contact. Arc Hunter.
Another buck, another day in the suck.
Alright, so the little buggy she was using just a moment ago, those things are actually really awesome. I remember those. Or the little ATV, I guess you could say.
My systems have reached a threreshold where upgrades have
Look at all these
become
players.
You may now
Wow.
spend an ego unit.
That's a ton of people.
If this was military, you'd be discharged.
Okay. Spend a point. Quick reload. Unkill, recharge, ego power. Ooh.
Yo.
How's it going?
Character. Super speed. Let's go with the recharge. Yes. I am sure. So this particular menu, the ego menu, it's where all your particular character class abilities are, and you just, like any other game, MMO, RPG, whatever, you just level them up. And there's a description up there, like the one that I just picked. It's called on kill, recharge ego powers, 5-second cooldown. So for every kill I get after the 5-second cooldown, it recharges whatever ability by the 4% and just goes up. And this one's for faster reloads. Super melee, healing, stuff. The various currencies of the game. Was that any better? Let's see. Oh, okay, let's see. Why isn't it comparing it to the carbine then? Whoa. Yeah, menu controls are a little janky. Yeah, that's a little weird. Alright, let's go 3. We'll go with this big old thunder thing. Nice. So here's like this is a starting area where as people jump into, and then just get quests from her. Navigate through the display. Locate Karl von Bach, which is the guy with the glasses.
Need to find out if Mr. von Bach survived. I'm picking up signals from a couple nearby evac seats. Fingers crossed that one of them belongs to Mr. von Bach.
So as you can see, the other thing that's probably really weird is how, giant mushrooms, stalactites all over. This is actually Earth. This is part of the terraforming, I guess, that happened after the aliens arrived and whatnot. So you'll see it looks mostly like an Earth environment. That's because it's just mutated or changed. And then something I didn't go over just a moment ago, the overall character screen shows you what you have equipped, your shields, grenade types, how much to your next experience level, all that stuff. And then you can change them through these menus. So the various gun types, I don't remember all of them, but pistols, assault rifles, shotguns, these big heavy machine gun types. Some of the weapons will eventually come with these really cool perks, or you can find them like attachments and stuff like that, and you can upgrade the various guns. It shows the damage as compared to something else, rates of fire, magazine, all that stuff taken into account as you're doing your character loadout and things like that. So for now, we're just going to focus on shooting things with big numbers. That ego screen. So I'm not really going to address the topic of loot crates or microtransactions or anything crazy like that, but safe to say, this game has microtransactions. If you want to look pretty, buy this stuff, or get this currency, so on and so forth. A lot of this stuff can be earned. Whoa, somebody's shooting us. That wasn't a person either, that was an enemy. Anyway, so a lot of that stuff you saw on that screen, that currency or whatever, you can get that in game. It allows you to earn it. There's, I think, one type, if I can remember, that wasn't earnable, but the rest were. It just took, if you didn't want to pay the real money, obviously, it just took a little bit longer to get to. So yeah, the game has them. If that's a big contention for you, like microtransactions and stuff like that, this may not be the game for you because it does have them, but it's not a necessity or a requirement. There's no, as far as I remember, there was no pay to win.
I hope whoever was in there is still alive somewhere.
there was no pay to win.
Experiencing a lot of interference. Get to an
Interrupting
open
me.
area so I can scan the valley.
Meaning that you can buy like specific armor or weapons that help you just be better in the game. From what I remember, it was just cosmetic stuff, but the game or a different. Whoop! Ugly, ugly. You know, they may have changed it. Hopefully, they didn't. We won't know until the actual release comes out, but we'll see.
We're really lucky to be alive. The crash is horrifying.
All right. Whoop. So something, if you didn't notice or that I didn't point out, sorry, in the early phases just a minute ago, it'll always tell you where you need to go with that little orange marker right there, how far you are away from it and things like that.
Drop him!
No, this person didn't make it out alive. I'm detecting a fading ego signal, which means this must have been a fellow
See how
Ark
it's
hunter.
glitching?
I'm receiving several von Bach industry signals. One of them has to be him. Let's hurry and check them out.
Yeah, you see how that enemy I was shooting a moment ago was kind of glitching all over the place? That it, you know, that's some of the stuff you might be able to expect when playing one of these things. And so there's all of our objectives, orange numbers, and they're getting smaller as we go. I know it's been a while since I've played this, but if I do remember correctly, the game, like what I'm playing, everything like that, it actually seems exactly like the first one, which I'll need to double check, of course. Quote me on that, but it's an extra familiar feel if you can catch my drift. All right, so this little area here, it's like a little hub or a base camp enemies can't get into. And there's really not much here other than, you know, other players. The quest, you'll get quests and stuff from up here as well. Ammo crate, awesome. Alright, there we go. See, that dude's got an ATV. There's a little hub in there, ton of people. So this thing right here, supplies, allows you to buy stuff. Let's see, complete story mission unlock. Oh, that's just for the regular game. So you can sell your guns and stuff here. You can buy stuff back. I remember this is where you could get all kinds of stuff, like the weapon attachments or upgrades. You buy them here, and you know it'll tell you what kind of currency you need and stuff like that. You can't really buy this yet because it's the beta. Lots of things blowing up. Steal this ATV.
This expedition is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets of the Ark Core.
One thing I can say, from what I remember, this looks actually a bit better than the when I played it originally.
Area secure.
This is not Mr. von Bach's body. This is a tragedy. I'm estimating the death count to be at least 300.
Oh, that's a high jump. Gotta kind of push a little bit if you want to interact with
This is a
something.
deceased von Bach Industries technician. I've lost everyone. This is the head of the security team.
I don't
If he
see
didn't
any
make
more.
it, then I'll have.
Uh-oh, green stuff. Oh, it's a shield. Oh, it looked like it auto-equipped it. Nice. So,
That's an uncommon piece of equipment. It'll be more effective than standard gear.
Well, there you go. She explained it. Much like other MMOs, RPGs, and stuff like that, it's got a color-coded system for the gear. White, green, blue, purple, orange, all that stuff. It just denotes the rarity or strength of that item.
My DNA scan says this is not Mr. Von Bach, but VBI employee number 130. That was extremely important to this expedition.
Pretty sure that Jeep just clipped into the ground right there.
Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead, he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him. I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
Repeat. All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to Emergency HQ the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
Hey, Arc Hunter.
Let's go.
Did you get that E-Rep message? Meet me at the rally point.
No, it's telling us to go. You'll notice when you play too, like when you do use some of the guns, they do have a bit more spread than others. So, you know, you just stagger fire and things like that, and you'll hit what you're aiming at. Oh, he's glitching. ATV's kind of choppy. That could just be lag though, but I think it's graphical. Oh crap! Hey, no damage, no fall damage. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be fall damage. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure they'll change that. Yeah, overall, I do appreciate the look of this game. And boof.
Repeat. The New Freedom is going down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone copy? Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep
is...
trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's archives. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait. Did you just say Von Bach? As in Von Bach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on
It's
here?
none of your concern, miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team. Unless they can get into the Strato in the next 35 minutes. Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the Strato that we will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower. Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yep. Apparently they didn't get the memo when that gig fell apart all those years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here. The least of which is Project...
Yeah. Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a strato carrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that mystery.
You. Listen. No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together to find him. All right then. I need to get my rescue team into New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers. Where do you think you're going with this? You're gonna tell me everything you know about this restricted area that you've been wandering around illegally.
Screw you, E-Rep.
And there we go. Alright, so that's the first 30 minutes of the open beta for this. I'll post another couple of videos. Maybe I'll make them a bit longer. You know, that just shows the rest of it. I'm not sure exactly how long of the beta or like gameplay lengthwise that they have here. but I'll certainly show as much as I can. Hopefully you guys like this. If you have any questions about the Defiance, the first one, or this one, please leave comments and stuff like that, questions. I'll answer them as best I can, and hopefully you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and yeah, watch out for those aliens, man. Those little crawly crabby ones. Whoa. Thanks for watching. Bye.